Now, as I get this body fit to the frame, I had a feeling that there was going to be an opportunity where I may have to modify some of the parts to fit the wheel track or width of the vehicle as the suspension goes underneath it, namely the front fenders as well as the rear fender flares. Now, the problem is these are very complex curves to make, and so I went ahead and had Woodward Fab send me their new heavy-duty 14-gauge shrinker stretcher. Now, this is the strongest shrinker stretcher that Woodward Fab makes. It can handle up to 16-gauge steel and 14-gauge aluminum. When you're dealing with a shrinker stretcher, it's actually pretty cool. The way it works is you're basically gonna put your material in. This is just a quick 90 that I pulled together, and all you do on this one is you just adjust the jaws good and tight, and then you've got this little foot kicker on the bottom, and what that does, it pulls the jaws together. And what you're ending up doing is you're basically creating this curve in the panel by shrinking this side of it. So the more I kick this, the tighter it pulls this section of material together, and you can see it's essentially pulling this piece around. You wouldn't be able to get this curve without a shrinker because it's basically pulling this piece together and it's going to draw this piece around. That's how you get these curves in these panels, these compound curves. This will just make fine-tuning this body to fit this frame a lot easier. Now we're ready to create the rear frame section for this FJ45. So I break out my Woodward Fab horizontal bandsaw to cut some kick-up pieces and then tack them to some longer straight pieces of the frame.